Welcome aboard. My name's Richard Downing and I'm Managing Director of Crown Lockers, based down here in South Devon in Tor Bay, an area known as the English Riviera. And as you can see, it's a great place to live, it's a great place to work, it's a great place to come on holiday. If you haven't been here before, why don't you come down and check it out for yourselves. Crown Lockers is a specialist manufacturer of changing room furniture and wooden office lockers. And I want to take you along to the factory and show you some of the processes we've got. At Crown Lockers, we pride ourselves on producing a top quality product at a great price and with great customer service. We try to find what you, the customer, require. I want to show you some of the investment that Crown have made in machinery. Most of it extremely modern and very accurate, which helps us achieve a consistent product time after time. We even have a sander that is so accurate it can remove the newsprint from a magazine sheet.
Crown Lockers operates the internationally recognized ISO 9001-2008 Quality Management Control System, and we hope this short video clip will demonstrate the care we take. The saw is programmed to cut the boards in a sequence that minimizes the waste material and as quickly as possible. The boards are cut slightly oversized to allow for machining to remove any chips to the edges. This machine applies the edges to the board. The first operation is to plane 1 millimeter from the board to remove any chips to the edges, creating a perfect finish. As the board passes through the machine, the edge is applied using hot glue under pressure. The applied edge is trimmed to the board thickness, and finally the corners are trimmed. A perfect finish time after time. A computer-controlled machining center is programmed to bore all the holes and shapes that are required in the quickest sequence in a panel. The first piece from a new production run is checked for accuracy. Thereafter, each piece will be identical. Each new component is checked to ensure that when we start to assemble, we have the perfect fit. To enable us to finish the panels with lacquer, we first need to prepare the component by sanding to remove any imperfections in the surface. This first operation also calibrates the thickness of the board so that after the first coat of lacquer, the panels can be passed through another sander that will prepare the surfaces for the final coat. It's essential that all the panels are the same thickness, otherwise the first coat would be sanded away. This machine is so sensitive, it will sand the print of a sheet of paper. All the woodwork is lacquered by passing through a robotic spray machine. This is programmed to apply the correct weight of lacquer by adjusting the amount of lacquer delivered by the spray guns and the speed at which they pass through the machine. This eco sprayer senses the shape and size of the pieces and only sprays when required. Any overspray on the moving belt around the piece is recovered and recycled, thus reducing the waste to a minimum. Again, the lacquer is applied to each item in exactly the same manner, thus ensuring a consistent thickness and finish. As part of our bespoke service, we make samples to meet a client's specific requirements. Here we are making a sample mahogany door with a raised center panel to match the profile, color and pattern of the internal doors of a manor house. The first stage is to machine the frame of the door and the center panel using traditional skills. The door is then glued and assembled. To ensure a perfect fit, the door is placed in a pneumatic clamp. and then the glue is cured using microwave technology. This enables us to immediately remove the door without it falling apart, and we have used no nails. The door is then passed through the calibrating sander and is nearly ready for finishing with a stain and lacquer. The final stage is to trim the assembled door on the beam saw, ensuring the door is exactly the right size and square. All our solid doors undergo this process, so when they are hung onto the locker bodies, the gaps between them are uniform. This final process is part of the care we take, and this is in conjunction with our accurately machined locker bodies, which were checked at the earlier stage to give the most consistent finish possible. Thank you for joining us. We hope you found this short video both interesting and informative. In addition to our bespoke service, Crown Lockers manufacture standard ranges of lockers suitable for different applications and environments. To find out more, telephone us and talk with one of our technical sales experts, or, if more convenient, email us your inquiry and we will call you.